Well, hi to my YouTube subscribers. Well, I recently traveled by ferry from Patong Beach in Phuket to Patong Beach in Krabi. I thought people might be interested in how this went. Now, the trip is a bit cheaper if you book directly on the Patong travel website. I just booked through my hotel. I paid 1,000 baht. I feel like it was good value as I got van pickup from my hotel in Patong and van drop-off at my hotel in Patong. Now, there's an early ferry that leaves at 8:30 a.m., but I didn't want to wake up early to take a 7 a.m. van. So I took a later ferry that goes from Phuket to Phi Phi, with a 2-hour layover in Phi Phi, and then from Phi Phi to Patong. Now, I was picked up by van at my hotel and taken to Rasada Pier. The area of the pier where you board can be a little bit of a mob scene, but it's not difficult to navigate. And it was pleasant sitting outside on the ferry for a while, but then I moved inside where it was nice and cool. The seats are old airline seats, and they're quite comfortable. It was about 2 hours to Phi Phi. When you get off at Phi Phi, you pay a 20 baht fee to use the dock area. The pier area at Phi Phi is very crowded, but if you walk away from the pier, it's better, and I stopped for lunch. Then I had another pleasant 2-hour ride to Patong. Now, there was a surprise when I got to Patong. The boat doesn't actually dock in Patong. Instead, you board a longboat that takes you to the port area. This process of transferring to the longboats can take a while. Then a van took me from the port area to my hotel. I believe I got to the hotel around 6 p.m. So it's really a full-day trip if you go to Patong this way, stopping at Phi Phi. Now, people in a hurry should definitely take the early direct boat from Phi Phi to Patong, but I thought it was a pleasant trip. Now, I spent 4 days at Patong Beach, and the beach is definitely not as nice as Patong Beach, but it is a bit less crowded. There isn't a big bar scene like Bangla Road. I stayed at the Little Home Patong Hotel, and I recommend it. One nice feature is that this hotel overlooks what I think might be the best Thai restaurant in Patong, the Kodam Kitchen. It has excellent food at great prices and good vegetarian options. The green curry is terrific. Now, I like to use InDrive as my rideshare app, and that worked fine in Patong. Now, I think that a lot of the people visiting Patong are actually doing outings to the islands. I did a 4-island snorkeling trip. I enjoyed it, but the snorkeling isn't great, and everywhere you go is crowded with tourists. And this didn't bother me much, since I'm booked for a week in Koh Tao at a beach with great snorkeling. After that, I spent a day in Krabi town. This is a very quiet city, but you can take a nice walk along the river. So to wrap up, I'd say that traveling by ferry from Phuket to Patong, it's a pleasant trip, and I enjoyed it. Oh, and if you enjoyed this video, why don't you consider buying one of my novels? You can find order information in the description of this video. Okay, see you next time.